his 10 seasons with the black and gold. In just a few minutes, number 8 will become the 10th number so honored by the Bruins, so let's get on with the proceedings. At this time, I would like to introduce Cam's wife, Paulina, his son, Jack, and his daughter, Ava. Also on the ice with us tonight are several Bruins who have already had their numbers retired up to the rafters. Please welcome number 15, Milt Schmidt. Number 9, Johnny Chief Busick. Number 24, Terry O'Reilly. And number 77, Ray Bork. We now ask you to direct your attention to the Jumbotron. You are looking live at the Bruins dressing room. Bruins are getting ready to take on the Buffalo Sabres tonight.
Come on now, here we go. Come on now, let's go. Let's get ready here.
There you go, fellas. There we go,
There we go.
All right, let's go.
All right, so come on now, let's go.
Cam Neely came to Boston from the Vancouver Canucks on his 21st birthday, one of the biggest trades in team history. He led the Bruins in goal scoring for 7 seasons, twice leading the team in overall scoring. He's the Bruins' all-time leader in playoff goals. He was just the second player in team history with multiple 50-goal seasons, and tonight he is back on the ice in Boston. Number 8, Cam Neely. Cam's accomplishments on the ice were amazing, but some of his greatest feats, some of his most amazing assists have been accomplished away from the rink. Here tonight to speak about Cam's dedication to his community and his commitment to the Neely Foundation is the president and CEO of Tufts New England Medical Center. Please welcome Dr. Tom O'Donnell.
Thank you, Tom. All of us here tonight want to honor Cam Neely on the retirement of his now famous number 8 Bruins sweater. As you saw in that video, Cam was a prototypical power forward who gave his all on the ice for his team and for you, the fans of Boston. But as Tom said, I want to talk about his off-ice activities, where he is also given to New England at large. Tonight, besides his hockey prowess, I want to talk about how Cam Neely has benefited cancer patients and their families here in New England. In 1994, following the untimely deaths of both of his parents, Mike and Marlene, from cancer, Cam wanted to do something in their memory. Cam had a vision. He had a vision for a home within a hospital where patients and their families could meet away from the treatment and give each other comfort. With the same indomitable spirit that he showed on the ice, Cam and his brother Scott approached friends and other donors to raise money for the Neely House at Tufts New England Medical Center. Here in the 16 apartments, patients can be with their families and get solace away from the hospital atmosphere. Now, I know you've heard about Cam's multiple goal seasons, but I will tell you that the 2,800 patients that have been treated at our hospital with cancer that have stayed at the Neely House are equally as great, certainly to the patients and their families. Once the Neely House was endowed in perpetuity through his efforts and that of Scott's and his friends, Cam wasn't finished. He wanted to do more to conquer cancer. So he set up the Neely Center for Clinical Cancer Research, where patients can receive cutting-edge therapy here in Boston at Tufts New England Medical Center and the Floating Hospital for Children. He has other plans for cancer treatment and bringing together the forces of philanthropy with clinical care. But Cam, you've taken the same qualities that have made you an exceptional hockey player and redirected them toward the battle against cancer. As a small token of our appreciation, we want to present you with a chair, which I didn't bring tonight. I tried to get the original pine from the Boston Garden bench, but couldn't do it. On this plaque states, with the deepest gratitude for your generosity and care for our patients and their families, the staffs of Tufts New England Medical Center. Thank you.
When Cam wasn't busy battling down the ice or fighting on behalf of one of his charities, he somehow managed to build a side career in acting. I mean, really. I mean, did you ever think 17,000 people would gather on a night like this to honor Seabass? Cam's days in Hollywood are well documented, but his friendship with a well-known actor go back a long way. The friendship goes back to the days when both were young and living in Vancouver. Here to speak to us tonight, please welcome Michael J. Fox.
I want to thank Cam for the honor of inviting me to come and speak tonight. As a longtime friend and a lifetime Boston Bruins fan, it's a real honor to be here tonight. When Cam called me and told me about tonight and asked me to come and say something, he reminded me of a phone call that he made to me in 1986. It was summer of 1986. It was right around your birthday, your 21st birthday. And he called me, and it was like his birthday, but he was bummed. He was kind of down, and I said, "What's up?" And he said, "I got traded." And you know, Cam liked living, you know, playing at home in front of his family. You know, it's Chris and Sean and Scott and his mom and dad, and you know, he felt lucky to play in Vancouver at home in front of his family. But I understood why he was bummed. So I said, "Well, who'd you get traded to?" And he said, "Boston Bruins." And I said, "What are you, nuts? That's fantastic. It's the best team, the best city, the best fans in the world, the best place you could play. Think of the legends that have played there. Bobby Orr, Phil Esposito, Terry O'Reilly, Johnny Busick. And you'll still be able to play with Ray Bourque." And he was like, "Yeah, you're right. That's pretty cool." And he came here and he loved the city and he loved the fans and he loved the team and it was mutual and y'all loved him back. And he made history. And now when you rattle off that list of names of the best, your name is in there. Your name will be up there with them. Arguably the biggest, baddest Bruin of them all. But as much as we admire Cam and what he's done on the ice, our respect for him is unlimited when it comes to what he's done off the ice and who he is off the ice. As a son, as a husband, as a father, as a friend, he is an amazing example to us all. The way that he has turned in his career, he turned adversity into passion. He persevered, and he thrived. In the same way with his parents' untimely death, he turned his deep sadness into hope and promise for other people through the Neely House. I could go on and on, but let me just say, Cam, it's your night, and nobody deserves it more. Congratulations, I'm so happy to be here.
Michael J. Fox. Many people can talk about Cam's hockey career, but no one can speak about those days as knowledgeably as the man who was Cam's Bruins roommate on the road for many years. Unfortunately, Don Sweeney is unable to join us tonight, but we ask you to again direct your attention to the Jumbotron for a special message from the defenseman who played more than 1,000 games for the Boston Bruins.
Hello to everyone at the Fleet Center and those tuning in on such a special night. It is indeed a privilege to be joining Cam's family, his friends, the Bruins organization, and most importantly, you, the fans, who consider him one of the greatest to have ever donned a Bees jersey. To me, Cam Neely epitomizes what it means to be a great hockey player, a loyal teammate, a true friend, and a strong family figure. His achievements both on and off the ice in Boston are why his number should be included with the elite few who claim legendary status. As a longtime teammate, I knew players feared playing against Cam while marveled playing with him. His ferocious competitiveness and appetite for scoring were synonymous with winning. Cam's drive and perseverance were well documented because of his injuries and his resolve to overcome them. As an insider, I had firsthand knowledge of the pain and torment Cam went through as a player. A moment I can easily recall was when we were playing in Florida He was having one of the best years of his career. You all remember, 50 goals in 44 games. Anyway, he was checking the fluid in his knee and flexing, thinking maybe I can play back-to-back games, knowing full well he just couldn't. It tore him up, not for selfish goals, but because he felt he was letting down his teammates. Cam thrived on pressure and high expectations because he expected himself to deliver the goods, and he always did. Cam asked for more money and accolades the old-fashioned way. He earned them. Cam played the game with intense passion. Just ask Golfie and Claude Lemieux. He scored big goals, delivered big hits, and fought for himself and his teammates. He loved playing hockey in Boston, and he played for the spoke to be in the front, not the name on the back. Hockey players, young and old, will quickly tell you how much they admired Cam, so it's easy to see why the fans and even the media adored him. Coaches challenged him, and he responded. His teammates followed him, respected him, and were inspired by his determination. We were all lucky to have been part of his elevation to the rafters. In the face of adversity, Cam stood tallest. Losing his parents and having his career shortened only drove him to refocus his passions towards helping others. He always wore his emotions on his sleeve when he played and has poured his heart out to those in need since he retired. Tonight, the Boston Bruins organization honors Cam Neely, the hockey player, for his memorable career and many accomplishments. His number 8's retirement is richly deserved. Camera Bammer, thanks for letting me be part of this special evening, and I hope I can speak on behalf of all your former teammates and say congrats. You truly are one of the best.
Cam, the Boston Bruins have two very special gifts for you tonight. I'd now like to call upon Milt Schmidt, Johnny Busick, Terry O'Reilly, and Ray Bork to come around the podium, please, and present them. The first gift is a beautiful painting by local artist Jim Shantz, commissioned by the Boston Bruins. It's titled Winter Public Garden. Also, a replica of the banner that you will be raising up to the rafters in just a few moments. We'll now ask the five of you to gather here for a quick photo opportunity. And I'll tell you what, if you stuck a goalie behind these five, you'd probably do all right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Look over here, Chief. Look over here, buddy. Well, good luck, buddy. Thanks, Bob. Congratulations. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. And now the man you've been waiting to hear from. Please welcome to the podium the last man to ever wear number 8 for the Boston Bruins. Ladies and gentlemen, Cam Neely.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here we go. Thanks. All right. Thank you. Try and get through this here. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's First of all, I'd like to thank the Bruins organization, former teammates, honored guests, friends, families, and fans. I'm truly honored to be here today. As a Bruin, it's good to be home. On June 6, 1986, I received a great birthday gift from Harry Sinden. On that day, I was traded to the Bruins. Since then, and even today, it is the birthday gift that keeps rewarding. It was rewarding and a privilege to play with so many great players. These players cared about the jersey they wore and knew what it meant to be a Boston Bruin. They, like me, lived the Bruins tradition of hard work. Every game we wore the black and gold. This legacy was passed on to us by way of Lionel Hitchman, to Eddie Shore, to Dick Clapper, to Milt Schmidt, to Phil Esposito, to Bobby Orr, to Johnny Busick, to Terry O'Reilly, my longtime teammate Ray Bourque. And our coaches made sure we didn't forget what it meant to be a Bruin. It also has been rewarding and a privilege to play in front of you, the game's best fans. You too were brought up with the same hard-working ethic of our team. Your passion for the Bruins was evident with each and every game we played. Never was it more apparent to me than your response to our victory over Montreal in the '88 playoff series. I remember returning home with the team from Montreal and finding upwards of 3,000 at the airport welcoming us home. I cannot tell you how much that outpouring meant to the entire organization. Personally, I will never forget your enthusiasm when I returned from injury out of being in hockey for close to a year. But your interest wasn't just about the game. I will also never forget your compassion, support, and encouragement during my personal battles with the illness of my parents, or with my professional battles with injury. You were a large part of that gift that kept on giving, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Since coming to Boston some 18 years ago, I've made some wonderful new friends, and in those 18 years, I have a lifetime of memories. I want to acknowledge my family that's here from Vancouver. Without their support over the years, I could never accomplish any of my own personal goals. I'm blessed to have a wonderful wife, Paulina, who clearly is the beauty, brains, and heart of our family. I may never have met her if not for that trade that brought me to Boston. Our two children, Jack and Ava, are both Boston born and bred. I love you all so much. And now today, the giving continues. Many have helped me along the way in life, and for that I consider myself very fortunate to acknowledge a family that's very much like family that I moved into here when I came to Boston. The Offenberger family helped me through the difficult times with what went on with my parents. Many have helped me become a better person. Professionally, many teammates and coaches helped me become a better player. And without the help of the trainers and physical therapists, my career would have been much different. You see, I've been given so much. And as I have learned, much is expected when you are given so much. Today, my satisfaction comes from giving back. I want to give back to those who have helped me, who have stoked my dreams. I want to give back to friends and others that have encouraged me. I want to give back to those who I may have the privilege and responsibility to help in their time of need. As I give back, I want to with kindness and generosity. And as you all know, and I have learned well from all of you, there is no better gift than giving. I thank the Bruins organization again. Thank you. I thank the Bruins organization again, and I thank all of you for giving me this terrific honor and remembrance. Thank you so very much. And Harry, thanks again for the trade. Thank you.
And now the reason January 12th is a banner night in Boston. Paulina, Jack, Ava, and Cam Neely will hoist number 8 to its rightful place in the rafters.
No. No. Is that okay? I didn't get carried. All right, come on, help out. Pull. Okay, pull. Ava, this one, honey. Pull this one. Jack, pull this one. This one, buddy. Pull. Look at it going up there, Jack. Pull, honey. Okay. Sorry, Eve. Thanks, guys.